Hey guys, it's me, Jonathan Owen, the Children's Pastor at Shades Mountain Community Church, and I'm so excited that summer is about to give way to the school year as we kick off all of our fall kind of programs here in Children's Ministries. I know that it kind of feels a little bit like time doesn't really exist. The summer hasn't quite felt like summer, at least it hasn't for me, and now that school's starting, it just kind of all feels kind of strange, but we're excited because we're about to kick off Kids Church, Kingdom Kids, and Adventure Crew, and I want to tell you how we're going to be doing that. Obviously, this year's different than a normal year, and we're hoping that the things that we're doing unique this year are only this year, but we want to let you know what we're going to be doing. Starting on August the 9th, we are going to begin doing Kids Church here at our church. As we've met with our pastors and elders and feel like as we're meeting as a church in the worship center, there really is no reason that we couldn't kind of replicate what we're doing there for kids in the garage. We've got a great big room, which we will be distancing and spreading all of our benches out. And wanted you to know a little bit about kind of the procedures of how we're going to be doing this. So our Kids Church here at church is going to be at our 10:30 service, and it'll be for first grade all the way up through sixth grade. So first through sixth grade are invited to participate in our Kids Church. So during the 8 o'clock service, if you're coming with your parents, you'll be in the worship service with them. But if you're coming at 10:30, you can come and be a part of Kids Church. Now, there's a couple things that we're doing just to make sure that we can be as safe as possible, and we want you to know, so when you come, you kind of know what to expect. We've got all these really great benches that are in the garage that we use to sit on. First of all, we're going to be spreading those kind of all over, kind of like how you would be seeing anywhere, in the worship service or anywhere else. We have a lot of space. Even on a full Sunday in normal life, the garage isn't nearly full. So we got a lot of room to spread out, real big ceilings, really big space that we feel pretty comfortable with using. Second thing is that we're just going to ask families of kids, so brothers and sisters, just to sit together on benches instead of sitting next to their friends. So you'll get to see your friends, you'll get to wave at your friends and wink at them, but we are going to ask just for families to kind of have their own bench, again, just like you would be doing in our worship service. We are asking that kids would wear face masks in addition to that's what the rest of our church is going to be doing. So just like in our adult worship center, we're going to ask kids, our first through sixth grade kids, to use those as well. If you don't have one, we will have one provided for you. So if you forget one, that is okay. But just so we can be as safe as possible, we're going to ask that you do that. We'll be disinfecting it at the end of every worship service. It's only just one, so we'll be doing it during the week in preparation for the next Sunday. And then the last thing is that normally on Sunday, there's kind of a lot of adults kind of crammed in by the garage, picking kids up, dropping kids off. And so we're going to ask that you do something that'll just make it a little bit easier, is that we're going to have a leader stationed at the front door by the garage. So if you're coming to church, you can actually drop your kids off right at the door. There will be an adult there, kind of like a carpool line that they'll go right in to the garage and grab their seats. And then also at the end of church, if you want to, you can go and get in your car and drive through and pick your kid up that way. That way we don't have all these adults kind of squeezed in at the front of the entrance to the garage, which is really hard to distance while we're doing that. So you can walk your kid down if you would like to do that. That's okay. But we're letting you know that you can drop your kids off at the front door, and actually would prefer it if you could do that, just to kind of keep crowd size down as much as possible. Now, if you're a kid coming to Kids Church, there's a couple things that we're going to do a little differently. We're not going to be doing snack. I know that's one of your favorite times, is eating your cookie and your little cup of whatever we got that day. But we're going to ask if you can eat a snack before we come. And also, we're not going to be using the bus stop or the parking deck. If we're distancing, it's hard to play an arcade game next to someone and pass a remote control around and those kind of things. So when you come, you just go straight to the garage, find a bench, you and your brother, sister, whoever that's in your family, you can sit with them, and I will be there, Sarah's going to be there, and we just can't wait to have you. So that is August the 6th. Now, if you are not going to be a part of that, you don't feel comfortable, there might be a reason that you're going to be able to not be able to come, we are still going to do Kids Church at home. So if you're not here at 10:30, that's okay. We're still going to put a Kids Church at home video online for you to watch as well. So now you got two ways. You can have Jonathan online, or you can have Jonathan in person. One of them you have to smell me, but it's not bad, I promise. So you'll have two options there. That's how Kids Church is going to be in. And I don't know how long we'll do Kids Church live and online, but for a couple weeks, and at least for a while, as we're continuing to kind of do something brand new and kind of slowly coming back, we're going to continue to make those two options available so parents feel like they have the freedom to not miss out on church, whether they're here or not here. So we're never going to live stream Kids Church. We don't quite have the capability of doing that, but I'll continue to make these Kids Church at Home videos, and we don't want you to miss out on those. And we are excited about getting to be back in the building. I want to talk about Kingdom Kids. Obviously, I don't know what November and December are going to look like. We could begin practicing at home and send out books and CDs at home and hope we can put a musical on in November or December. But we might get there and think, you know what, we're going to have to sing with masks and we can't stand next to each other. And that just sounds like a really weird musical, and we don't know. We kind of have to decide now what we're going to do in December, because we have to start getting ready for it, and I got to maybe write a musical, or we got to get songs ready. We just don't know what that's going to be. So what we're going to do for our Christmas musical is something that honestly I'm really excited about. We could easily see this as kind of a frustrating thing, but I'm excited because we're going to do something that we would have never thought to do before. We're going to do a premiered movie Kingdom Kids Christmas musical. It's going to be kind of like this. If you have seen any of our worship team do these videos where there's lots of videos of all the choir singing, and I helped edit those together, it'll be kind of like that, but a lot of different things. It'll be kind of like a variety show. So it'll have music and it'll have skits, and you guys will learn songs that we'll send to you, and you can you'll record yourself singing some of the songs. You'll record some of the acting and those kind of things that you'll be doing at home. It's going to have a really fun, unique feel, and it will premiere in December at a certain time, kind of like a big live stream that everyone will get to watch. It'll be like at 6 or 7 on a Saturday night. We'll have a big premiere so people can be watching in their homes, grandparents, everyone can join in on the fun, just without actually having to be in the same room. So we're really excited about this. I've got a lot of really fun and creative and unique and kind of wild ideas, and I can't wait to tell you about them. So if you would like to be a part of our Kingdom Kids musical for Christmas, what you need to do is you can go on our church's website and just register for our Kingdom Kids. It just lets us know that you are going to be a part of it. Obviously, you're not going to be showing up here. You'll be practicing at home, watching videos and listening to music and that kind of thing. But wanted to let you know that we're going to be doing Kingdom Kids that way, and we're just so excited. So go ahead and go online and register, and we will kick that off at the beginning of September. So that's when you'll know exactly what the musical is going to look like, what the songs are going to be, and you'll be able to start practicing and those kind of things on your own, and then start sending in video clips, and we'll help film some of those things here, and just kind of do it all in a very kind of distanced and safe kind of way, but we're really excited about it. The third thing I want to tell you about is Adventure Crew. We kind of had to stop Adventure Crew here in person and finish out our books at home, and that's kind of how we're going to be doing the first part of Adventure Crew. So Adventure Crew is broken down into 3 books, and each book is 10 weeks. So we did 3 books last year. We did one on the Bible. That was our backpack book. We did one on the attributes of God. That was when we hiked up to the top of Lookout Mountain. And then we did the one where we went river rafting and we memorized scripture on the gospel. Well, we have a brand new book. We are not going to stop doing Adventure Crew, but we are, for the first book at least, going to do that in home. So we're going to send you a book, and it's a brand new book. It's one that we go hiking on a path and we learn about what it means to live as a Christian, and how as a Christian, now that we've understand the gospel, we have a new way of walking, a new way to live. And so that's kind of the theme of this first book, and we have 2 more, so we are not stopping Adventure Crew. The first 10 weeks will be done in homes though. So here's what I need you to do. Go to our website and register for Adventure Crew. All the kids that sign up for Adventure Crew for our first kickoff, which will be the last week of August, we're going to mail you your handbook. If you're brand new to Adventure Crew, so this is the first time you could have been in it, you're one of our kids going into K-5 and you want to be a part of it, we're going to mail you your own lanyard with your name tag on it and your very first Adventure Crew little badge that you can get. Also, you'll be saying your verses 1 week at a time, doing your mile markers just like normal, but you'll be saying them to your parents and they will be signing them. So we're not stopping. We're doing everything that we've been doing, Kids Church, Kingdom Kids, Adventure Crew. We're just doing it a little bit different, but I am so excited as we kick off the fall, and I cannot wait to have summer end and get back to doing ministry. I miss you guys, and I can't wait for, even though in this challenging time, how God is going to do exciting and incredible things. And I'm so grateful to be a part of it. And please join us. So we'll see you in Kids Church, or you'll be watching online. Sign up for Kingdom Kids and sign up for Adventure Crew. And we can't wait to get things started. I miss you guys, and we'll see you soon. Bye.